As we all know, safety, especially when it comes to minors, is a big deal, and in light of the recent Australian social media ban, or as they call it, a delay, kids' safety on YouTube and social media has been an even bigger topic, and I think it's a very important one. Lots of people are working towards setting age restrictions on platforms, but that might not be the full problem here. The whole dilemma raises the question, how do we protect the privacy and autonomy of children in a space designed for public consumption? As always, context is important, so let's start from the beginning. Do you want the good news first or the bad news first? Just kidding, as with many things, you don't actually get a choice, you get the bad news first. As soon as I created my first YouTube account, I was struck by just how much family content was on the platform. These channels offer audiences a glimpse into the everyday lives of the creators. These channels often feature vlogs, challenges, milestones, and emotional moments, creating a sense of intimacy and reliability. But, being families, children are often involved, and way too often, their faces, identity, and interests are fully exposed to the general public, sometimes before they can even walk or talk. Their birthdays, tantrums, medical appointments, and even disciplinary moments are broadcast to millions, creating a digital footprint they didn't choose. I imagine there's little privacy when everything is used for profit by these channels. This puts them on full blast, especially for creeps and pedophiles to see, and this is a huge problem, especially when they can hide behind their screens and keep their identities completely anonymous. There have even been examples where the owners of the channel are supporting this behavior towards their kids because it is bringing in more views. But not everyone's like this. When some creators have children, they aren't quick to post them all over their social media. A great example of this is Danny Gonzalez. He has a son, and when he was born, all that was posted was a hand. This is a great example of what should be done if you want to post anything at all. Now, I'm not implying that anyone who posts their child is a bad person by any means, but my point is that children are too young to understand digital footprint. Unlike adult influencers, these children cannot opt out, negotiate contracts, or set boundaries. Their image and identity becomes part of a brand, one they didn't build but are expected to uphold. Even if you ask them for consent, they may not fully understand the consequences of being permanently on the internet. Even if you delete whatever you posted, chances are it's already been around. If your child wants to be involved in whatever online activity you're doing, maybe blur their face, or don't show it at all. This leaves the choice of being on the internet to the child once they are more self-aware and old enough to make their own decisions. The ethical concerns surrounding family vlogging are gaining traction. Critics argue that monetizing a child's life raises questions about exploitation, consent, and digital safety. Some countries, like France, have begun implementing laws that protect child influencers by regulating earnings and requiring parental accountability. However, in many regions, including Australia, the legal framework remains vague, leaving children vulnerable to overexposure and potential harm. Children growing up in front of a camera may struggle with identity, boundaries, and self-worth. They might feel pressure to perform or behave in ways that please an audience rather than reflect their authentic selves. As they mature, they may resent the loss of privacy or feel embarrassed by content that once seemed harmless but now feels invasive. That's all. Thank you for your time.